Yo guys, it's up Shadow here, and welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. Alright, so last time we bought ourselves a second Poison Wind Globadier, because Poison Wind Globadiers are amazing. So, that means we can go on another mission. Now, it might be a little bit more difficult from this day onwards. Let's just continue to the next day, because we can't do anything right now.
Unavailable.
And our guys have recovered now our two warp guards, I think they're called. So, technically, we could, if we wanted to, and we might, add these to the roster now. To our main roster, that is. Like so. Which means we would go into combat with 7 soldiers, which means the enemy warband will have just about as the same. Now, the interesting part will be, now that we have unlocked a second hero slot and we have a warband on a level that we have a second hero option, I'm pretty sure that if we fight against another warband, they will always get the first 2 hero choices of their warband. Meaning, if we fight against another Skaven warband, they will always have, I think, 1 Gutter Runner and 1 Black Skaven. I think that's always the same. So we will see some new enemies today, which is good. So let's see what the jobs are. So we have a cache that is on hard difficulty. That would be doable. A walk in the fog, that's actually pretty easy too, for Skavens anyway. And Dock Wallopers is still open, but I think I will wait for a bit more rating. Mostly I wait when I'm about 1,000 or so, I'll do these. So if I am about 300 over, I'll do most of these, because most of the time in Dock Wallopers you get, like, against a, at least in the first one, you always fight a impressive warrior, which are really dangerous, and you want to be able to kill that one fast. So, we're gonna do Walk in the Fog. So Walk in the Fog is very special. Walk in the Fog, both warbands are basically set up in a arc formation. And then you basically enclose onto the middle. Or you can put all your guys on one end of that arc and then just warp around like that. It is, well, kind of depends on how you want to play it. So, launch and deploy. And let's see how it goes. Alright. Here we go. Let's first and foremost see against whom we're fighting and how our positioning is going to be. We're fighting against another Skaven warband, the Sewer Claws. And I've recently figured out that we are called the Night Stalkers. We can change that if we want to, but yeah. So we have an interesting deployment, because we have like a mass deployment option here in that building, which probably is not a terrible idea. Now, where would we go? I think if we deploy all of our guys here, we'll probably go like, I think this is a gate. So we could go through here into the courtyard, get that, potentially even get this, and there's a fence. No, I don't think that's a fence, that's actually like a ledge. So there's the high ground, there's the low ground. This might actually be quite good for our Poison Wind Globadiers if we can hold in the courtyard here, because they will have to come through buildings and stuff like that, which we can then bomb with globes. So I think this is actually quite good for us. What we'll do is we'll put the heroes more further up in the building, because they will be able to move quicker. And then the lower grade soldiers into the lower parts. Like so. Okay, yeah, this guy will go on top, fine. And this guy will go on here. Okay. So, we will need to spend some movement points just to get down from here. But, you know, it's not terrible. Okay. Let's see, where do we need to go? If we manage this carefully, we might... Oh, okay, we do have to spend a second movement point right here. Oh, shite. We might not even get around our guy there. Okay, so I think it's better to actually attempt the jump down here. Which is successful, very nice. And yeah, you can see there is the gate that I was talking about. Once you have played this game for a while, you are able to kind of see from this top-down perspective, what the buildings are. You know, you get used to it, which is kind of nice. Okay, let's set up here. We're not gonna throw any poison globes because we'll have to be able to set up inside this courtyard. So we need to be careful where we throw these globes. And our guys are not immune to it. Well, except the warp, the poison wing globadiers, of course. You know, sometimes I wish this game would have more DLCs or just a newer version of this game with more warbands and more stuff. Because recently, I've actually been playing a lot of Vermintide 2, which is also a Warhammer game, obviously. And I have to say, the new Vermintide is so good. There's so many new things in that game that I really enjoy, you know, like new enemy types. And I think, you know, the Warhammer universe in general is so rich in content that it's sometimes almost a shame that they only go for a few select things. Because I don't play Mordheim on, like, as a tabletop game. I never did that. I only played fantasy, you know? Warhammer Fantasy. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot more warbands than just 6. I believe. And I could imagine that you could put a lot more options. You know, just from what I know of the fantasy universe, the Skaven side have a lot more ingenious inventions, like the warp fire thrower and stuff like that. Although I don't know if a warp fire thrower would be feasible in a skirmishing scenario. Maybe, you know, because a warp fire thrower seems a bit overpowered to me now that I'm thinking of it. But still, would be kind of amazing if you think about it. Like a flamethrower that you can hurl around the city. You know, maybe you would make it like exceedingly slow, but once it reaches its destination, it absolutely annihilates people. And then you would have to flank it, and you know, maybe if you hit it from behind, you have a chance to explode its tank. I don't even know if that is a thing, if that is already in the game, you know, in the tabletop game, but I have ideas, is what I'm saying. But yeah, that is how it works. Sometimes I play games and then I imagine how cool they could be. Or how cooler, even cooler they could be. Because most of the games that I play are pretty nice, you know. Don't want to put this game down. I like it a lot. But you know, there's always things you wish there were in a game, right? That's what mods are for. Which I don't think this game has. I would not be aware of it, let's put it that way. We'll jump down as well. Hey, look, he makes it. Nice. I love it, they do these flips, and if they fail, they land on their asses. the animation sometimes is really funny in this game. Alright, I think we'll attempt to jump down as well. Flippity flip! Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we're pretty much all together in the courtyard now, which is nice, which is exactly what we planned to do. Now, we neglected this here because, the problem is with wordstone in a building is that you can never tell on which level it is. It might be on the lowest level and you can just walk on it, or it might be on some top level that you have to climb 3 times to get to it. So I tend to ignore them for the most part. Unless I see there's like a huge cluster in the house or something. And we have to hold out there anyway. Then I search for it. But here, I think it's more important to get the positioning going. And to see from where our enemies are gonna come. To be fair, with the Walk in the Fog deployment, enemies can come from several directions. Depending on how they move. So far we haven't spotted anyone. Which... you know, it's not bad, it's not good either, but you know. So let's pick this guy up, that's 5 wordstone for us. Now, if I look around here, there is a few potential places where enemies could be. For example, you can see over there, there is a climbing point. So that, I'm pretty sure on the other side of this is just a ramp where enemies could walk over and jump down. And there's also this area over there, this entrance area, or this house area over there. And I think that's also an area where they might come through. So we will globe this area for now. I have no idea if they're already there or not, but we'll globe the area. And then we'll just walk back a little bit, like behind these barricades. Because this is a very nice way to make sure they cannot shoot at you. And also, if they want to attack you, they have to walk through these awkward areas. And if one of them attacks here, between like the 3 here, he will block the way from every other guy on his squad, which gives us an advantage. So you have to really use the the terrain to your advantage, which is true as well in the fantasy, Warhammer Fantasy tabletop game as well. You always have to use, well, everything for your advantage in general, but yeah. Okay, let's take a peek. Haven't seen any enemies yet, but you can see there's like a ledge here where you can... Oh, there's a cluster. Okay, that is worth it, no matter if the enemies are nearby or not. We're gonna gamble. We're gonna get both of these things, and then hopefully nobody will jump down from these locations and hurt us. But I think that's worth it. That's 20 wordstone right there. Booyah. Also, we're not gonna ambush stance here for the simple reason that if somebody just jumps down and then is out of movement, or can just move a little bit more, I don't want him to engage him in combat. You know? Sometimes ambush stance is not a good idea because it can draw you out of your position, which, you know, sometimes that can really work against you. It might get you out of the range of your allies or something like that, so you have to be careful. Okay, let's explore this a little bit more. There is this part here. This is a two-side ramp, so to speak, which they might come over. So, and there's this area here, which is a passage as well. So we'll set up this guy right here, so we can block anybody that comes through here. And if we catch somebody in an ambush there, he will block the whole passage, which is, again, our advantage. Now, we'll also set one up, like, not at the window, because otherwise he can get shot at, but here, so that if somebody tries to jump down and walk out of this little alcove there, we will charge him. And now he will be set up right here, because there is a way through here, and then there's a way through that open area. Now the problem here, of course, is that if we set him up too close, he will charge into the gas, which is not good. So I think this is probably the best scenario. There's also a way through here, but I doubt they will come through that way. But we'll see. Oh! Corrosive miasma, but yeah. Nice, we resisted that. Let's just throw one of the globes right into that passage, because we can. Yoink. Nice. And then we'll walk like back here, so if there's anybody walking past this passage, you will see the poison wind globe here and be kind of like almost like goaded to go for him, you know? Sometimes you have to set up like honey traps or like a honey pot for your opponent to go and get at, you know? Also, they're gathering a whole bunch of wordstone, which is normal if you play against Skaven, I would say, because Skavens are just fast and they can get to these locations so quick. If you play against undead, they will take ages to plunder something. Seriously, the undead are so freaking slow. We'll just set this guy up here. He can go basically anywhere from here. That's nice. We haven't spotted them yet, which is kind of not a concern, but, you know. There again, they gather more wordstone. I hope they will bring that to us in the end. That will be the long-term strategy here, I would say. Oh well, we'll see. Also, in the future, I kind of want to equip my leader, the assassin adept, with a set of warp lock pistols, or what are they called? Warpstone pistols. Just the pistols that one of my poison wind globadiers has.
Started.
Because then we'll be able to completely like range attack the enemy down, potentially. So I will block off this passage as well with poison wind globes. Yoink. And these will last a few turns, so that's alright. We can just let them simmer, so to speak. But yeah, it's kind of annoying that I haven't seen anyone. I probably use my leader here to just walk along the street here and try to check if I find anybody. Yeah, see, there's that ramp I was talking about. So they come up here and then jump down. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. So it connects to this open area and the staircase. That's interesting. So right now I will set him down up here. Maybe we'll see some more stuff from up here. We'll see. That is okay, ambush stats. Sometimes it's just enough to once see the enemy so they know where you are and then they will stream towards your location. But I think as long as they don't know where you are, it's kind of, you know, they're just gonna run around and collect stuff, basically. But yeah, the turns are incredibly short right now, which might mean that they're stuck somewhere, potentially. I don't know, but we'll see. The thing is, our strategy is pretty good. I don't want to give up this position because this is so advantageous for us. But yeah, the enemy AI might have different plans for us. Just because they can get stuck sometimes. Sometimes I've waited like 10-20 turns for something to happen. Seriously. The enemy AI in certain cases is a bit dumb. Okay, I'm just checking if somebody can walk through here, which is not the case. Very good. So we'll just... oh yeah, we can loot this guy. Why not? I mean, if nobody's here. Bugman's Ale! A blue. I'm not even sure what the rarity is called. Rare? Magic? I'm not sure. Alright, they collected more word stones, so they still are doing something at least. That's a good sign. Also, they have a lot of low initiatives, which would hint at big weapons and armor. Which is concerning. If they really come into melee combat with us, this might not bode well. But, you know. I think we have to stick to our guns and really do it our way. Yeah, but they're absolutely nowhere at this point. But again, they collect more wordstone. I mean, they might have as well just collected all the wordstone that is up here. That's 12. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, that's a lot. Either there's more up here than I can see. Oh, there's... Okay, 11, 10. There must be more, because otherwise they already needed to be down here. I hope they're not flanked behind us. That would be awkward as hell.
A new round has started.
And we would have to completely rearrange our defenses. Just gonna... Oh, okay, so this... Hold on, I've misinterpreted this. So this is not a actual passage. They cannot get in. Oh, wait, yeah, they can. Through here. Ah, okay. I just wanted to say they cannot even get in through here, but yeah, they can. But this means we can actually globe this area here. That is enough. And then our leader can come downstairs again. Without jumping, that is. There we go. Then we can also set up a nice ambush stance here, just in case. 13 wordstones collected. Well, okay. 3 of them are from us, so 10 they have collected. Which is pretty much the upper area. They must have collected everything by now. Right, okay, let me go and scout a little bit. I cannot see anybody. That is really concerning. Or annoying, rather. I think I'll stay up here for now. Let's just put him, like, right here. So everybody can see him if they walk past. Or he can see people if they walk past. Again, very short turn. This might be that one of them or a few of them are stuck somewhere or just don't know what to do. Or just doing what I'm doing, basically. Sometimes I have the feeling if you would play against an actual player, this is how it would happen. Both would wait behind corners, just ambushing each other. Oh well. Okay, let's throw a globe right here. That's okay, that's a perfect globe. Because we don't care about poison globes. There we go. And we set them up right here. Oh boy. Yeah, strap in for a long waiting game here. Maybe I will even cut some of this, because if they take so long to get here, that's a bit awkward. I mean, I might as well just check if there's more... Oh yeah, look, there's a wordstone somewhere. That's what I mean with I go for the wordstone in the building if there's nothing else to do. Must be somewhere up here. Oh! Oh, we've spotted somebody. We've spotted a black Skaven up here, apparently. Okay, that's progress. They might now come after us. Ah, yeah, okay, there it is. Fragment, not bad. Not absolutely massive either, but you know. But that means, the thing is, if we saw the black Skaven, then he must have seen us as well. So this might kick off now, which is good. Let's see. Come on! Come on, you filthy rat men. Oh wait, I'm the same, goddammit. Although, to be fair, rat men, the Skaven fight amongst themselves all the time. It's like in one of the fantasy, Warhammer Fantasy rule books. It says something, it's like a lore bit. There's always like rules and there's always like lore to the rules, you know, so you know why the rules apply like that. And there's one thing where it says, whenever like a Skaven war machine explodes, the first thing that happens is the blaming starts, you know? Like, oh yeah, no, the engineering clan gave us shitty parts. No, it's your fault. You're an idiot and don't know how to use it. And Skavens are so great. I love them. Always fighting with each other, always at each other's throat, and everybody else's throat as well. They're just like that, the little buggers. But yeah, I technically, I never played Skaven in Warhammer Fantasy. I always played Chaos and Wood Elves for the most part. A friend of mine played Skavens, though. It was always fun. Because Skavens are a very strong race in Fantasy, I feel, but they're quite random sometimes. You know, a lot of things, when they use it, they have to roll on a table and see if it explodes. And if it does, it kills a lot of them. If it doesn't, it kills a lot of your guys. So it's always fun to see how it, you know, how everything goes. Sometimes it will work perfectly, sometimes the whole army goes up in flames because of your catapults exploding. Or well, not catapults, cannons rather, but yeah. Yeah, time to globe this area again. There we go. Okay, now there's the Black Skaven's turn. Now, let's see if he potentially jumps down. That would be the best. If he jumps down alone and tries to attack us. He's certainly doing something taking that long. Okay. It's tense. Sneaking, stabbing. Okay, let's take this guy. Do a little scouting mission. Oh, yep. There they are. Now, I wonder if that means they will come through this area over there. That would be annoying. Let's get them all the way over here so we're a bit more together. Also, I think that was the... God damn it. Also, I think that was the Assassin Adept that we just spotted there. And not the Black Skaven. Yup! Oh no, that's a Gutter Runner. So we spotted a Gutter Runner and a Black Skaven right here. Which means we probably will pull all our forces over here. And then start globing these two areas, like, massively. Yeah, okay. We also spotted a Warp Guard. Oh! That Warp Guard is upstairs, I believe. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Yeah, I think he's upstairs in that building. Which means we might have to globe that passage where he can jump down.
A new round.
Yeah, this might turn into, not a clusterfuck, but into a bit more complicated scenario here. So yeah, let's go ahead and globe this part. So we have our asses covered. we want to say so. And you know what? We'll hide behind here for now. Now, this is important, what these guys will do. Okay. So he charged through that building, but that means now that building is pretty much blocked. Oh, a crit. You always know if the game lags, then it's a crit. It seriously does. The game tends to lag if an enemy crits you. I don't know why. And now, oh, the Black Skaven might come through the building right next to it. Oh, okay, no, he came to the poison globes. But this guy is pretty effed, to say the least. He might not survive this mission. But now we have to swarm these two guys. If we can take those guys out, we are golden. You know what? We'll jump down here. I think that's faster than the stairs. I'm not sure I can make it over there in one turn. Might be... we might get able to... Yeah, charging range. Nice. And now you can see we learned that charge, swift charge. So now you can switch. As you can see, swift charge deals a little bit less damage, but it's a almost guaranteed hit, basically. So that is more important to me right now. So I will actually go to over here. I want to get a bit better angle. And go like this. Smack in your face. Oh yeah. So now we have to swarm these two guys. Maybe we can actually save our dude. We'll see about that. But it's the most important part to swarm them. You will go into a parry stance. Oh, yeah, right. Parry stance. Last time I said something that was wrong, and thankfully it was pointed out to me in the comments that if you block, you don't get an offensive point to attack. Your attack gets reduced. The attack cost gets reduced by 1 point. Which means if you block and have 1 offensive point left over, you will be able to attack back. If you have 0, you won't. So yeah, I kind of mixed that up there. But yeah. He cannot get in combat. We'll set him up here just in case somebody tries to outflank us from behind. Then this guy will be able to get into combat. We'll just have to check where. I think we'll get him into combat with the Black Skaven here. Smack! Very good. Dodge fail. Also very good. He has no more movement points to do anything, to get into a stance, so he won't. Now this is a bit of a tricky... Okay, Horned Rat Breath resisted. Very good. We could also shoot... Yeah, the problem here with the Poison Globe is that we will hit things that we are not... supposedly should not hit. We can do this one, I believe. Yeah, that's a good one. We'll do that. Then we'll set him up over here. And you, good sir, run over here and engage this guy. Smack! Very good. We'll also force some of the all-alone tests here, which is also a very good idea. Well, given if that no other enemies arrive in this time, which they might. Oh, there's the Assassin Adept. He just saw that he cannot come through here, so you have to go all the way around. Oh, which he manages to do. Oh, and he crits too! What the heck? Wow, they're getting good rolls today. I mean, Jesus Christ. We still got a number advantage on the Black Skaven, but might not be enough.
A new round has started.
Now the Gutter Runner is first, which is a problem. Can we? Oh, we can. Oh, that is now a way better option than a Poison Globe. We hit him and force a all-alone test. That is the best we can hope for. No, we cannot toss a Poison Globe in a good manner here. Okay, come on. Good, okay. So this could work in our favor now. Let's see. Good rolls here, good rolls. Or bad rolls for you, rather. Poison Globe damage for him, good. Ah, Christ. Okay, so he was not... Okay, that's bad. Oh wait, that is the Gutter Runner? So wait, that is the Black Skaven? Oh yeah, I mixed those two up. Damn it. Well, he will die. Sweet dreams to you, my sir. Oh, yeah, baby. Cluster. Also, we will loot this guy with somebody else too, because he has more Weeping Blades and Warplock Pistols. Definitely want a piece of that. And now we'll also walk to this guy and smack him some more. Yeah, I think we can get the upper hand here. We'll lose some henchmen, but they will lose their command structure, which is much more devastating. Obviously it is, but yeah. They might even lose their Assassin Adept before he has a turn, which would be kinda incredible. Okay, let's go over here and loot again. There, Warplock Pistols, we need those. Oh, wait. I think I could loot something else, couldn't I? Oh yeah, totally. I should have looted. Yeah, there we go, Weeping Blades, why not? Get the Weeping Blades if you can, they're pretty okay. Alright, next Poison Globe. On this guy. Oh, resisted. Gosh darn. Okay. Self-recovery into block stance, so maybe if he parries he can attack back. But yeah. Right, so we're gonna stab this guy. Stabby stab? No? Okay, no stabby stab then. But again, we do have the number advantage here. Come on! Very good. Also dodge fail. Even better. Go into parry. Weeping Poison. All alone check failed. He will not be able to run away. That's a bit special. If you fail an all alone check, but you have no space to actually run anywhere, then you will just stand there. I think you'll lose all offensive points, I think. As you can see, you just got into parry stance and that's it. He couldn't do anything. But yeah, that is exactly what we wanted. Blanked his turn, and now next turn we can completely wipe out this command structure over here. Which might force them to do a moral check. I'm not sure. We'll see if it's enough or not. Oh yeah, you know what? You're gonna stab. You're actually better at stabbing. Stab, stab. There is the crit. Yes, karma, baby. The karma crit back is what I call that. Nice. Just want to see if I can loot this guy. Yes, I can. Oh, why not? Get the sword off him. Very good. This is going well. Oh yeah, they definitely will lose. Yeah, they will lose the battle. If this guy falls and they have to do a check, they lose. They will have no heroes or leaders left after this, and they will basically just fail their check. Oh yeah, 2 for 2. They critted us twice, we critted them twice. Yeah! The horned rat is with us today. Well, also against us, but also with us. And boom, Poetic Justice taken out by the guy he almost killed. Nice. Let's see. Oh, he has no Wordstone. That's kind of a bummer, but okay. I mean, we got like 40 Wordstone out of that battle already, so I cannot complain, seriously. Yeah, we'll just skip all our turns because they will just lose. Boom. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. Oh well, they could have made the leadership roll. It says target 0, but if they roll a 1, that is an automatic pass. So, yeah, there we go. Cool. The video already is going on too long, so we will have the conclusion of the battle next time. We'll level everybody up, we'll check out how much Wordstone we have, and we'll also get, you know, all the new stats and stuff. Well, we'll look at this right now, just as a last thing. Martial advancement, light wound, but 2 advancements there. Nice
progress.
Martial mental. Oh, permanent injury. Megalomania. The warrior has developed a maniacal belief in its own might and power. From now on, he cannot use ranged weapons, and the cost of spells increased by 2 offensive points. For this guy, absolutely irrelevant. I don't want this guy to use ranged weapons anyway, and he cannot use spells. So, that is an injury we don't care about. Nice! It's going good so far. And this guy also gets some advances. Nice! Okay, next time we'll level up our dudes, and we'll get into a next battle. And look at that, we have 123 Wordstone. That's amazing. We get so much gold now. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.